video, we're just going to do the last two word problems to finish out our 5.2 notes on substitution. So it says the New York Yankees and the Reds together have won 31 games, World Series games. The Yankees have won 5.2 times as many as the Reds. How many games did each team win? So the biggest thing you want to pick up on is you're asked to find two different things, so you need two different letters. So you might use Y for Yankees, and we're talking about their wins, so I want to say the number of games the Yankees won. So Yankees wins. And maybe we'll use R for the Reds. So R can be the amount of games the Reds won. So the first thing I'm going to do is try and make some equations based on the words I read. So it says together they won a total. Well, together means to add. So we would add the Yankees victories plus the Reds victories, and they should total up to 31 wins. So that's the first equation, which you can't solve because it's two letters. So there's always going to be a second equation here. It says the Yankees. So again, we're using Y for Yankees. Have one means their wins equal up to. So have one is equals 5.2 times however many the Reds won. So we have to use R for that. So really, this is a pretty easy substitution problem because I already isolated Y for you. So you can just substitute this in for Y up top. So we have 5.2R plus R equals 31. So 5.2R plus R is 6.2R. And if I do 31 divided by 6.2, I'm going to get 5. So the Reds won 5 games. And then you could probably do this mentally. You know together they make 31. So if the Reds won 5, then the Yankees had to have won 26 games. And there's your answer. Okay, so we'll try one more example just to kind of get it in there and make sure we're okay with setting up equations. So we're going to sell trail mix. We're going to buy some sunflower seeds and some raisins. And you're supposed to figure out how many pounds of each of those you're finding. So what I would do first is I might use R for pounds of raisins. I'm probably not going to use S because S looks like 5, so maybe I'll just use X for pounds of seed. So it says the seeds and raisins are $4 and $1.50 per pound, respectively. Respectively means that whatever came first in the order that was written should be matched up with the first number that comes after in the second list. So basically, the first item of each list should be paired together. So it's $4 per pound of seed, so we would do 4 times the pounds, which is, in this case, X. And we're going to add that to the cost of the raisins, so it's $1.50 per pound of raisins. And your total bill says it's going to be 34 bucks. So when I do money problems, I want to make sure that all my coefficients are dollars in the problem. So $4, $1.50, 34. So all our money is in one line. And then the rest is a translation. So it says the number of pounds of raisins, which we use R for. And then I see is 3 times the pounds of seed. So we have X for pounds of seed. And this will be very simple, like up top. So we can put that right in for R, leaving us with 4x plus 1.5 times 3x equaling 34. So 3 times 1.5, that's going to be 4.5. 4.5 plus 4 is 8.5. And if you do 34 divided by 8.5, you get 4. So we're going to have 4 pounds of seed, which means if you put 4 in for X here, 3 times 4 is 12. So you're going to have 12 pounds of raisins.